Hi, business. Welcome to our school.
This is our main office.
And this is our counseling offices. Down this hallway are our AP and administrative offices. Auditorium. Down this hallway are our orchestra, band, and chorus classes. This is our cafeteria. This is our media center.
And this is downstairs main hall. This is where you'll find most of our math classes.
This is upstairs main hall where you'll find all of our English and language classes.
This is second hall, where you'll find science classes and our food classes.
This is third hall. This is where you'll find most of our business and health classes.
This is our main gym. This is where we host game days and pep rallies.
This is our auxiliary gym, where our PE classes take place.
This is the concourse where you'll find the rest of our math and science classes. This is our business room where we have all of our computer-related classes.
This is downstairs west wing, where you'll find our art classes and their OTC.
This is upstairs west wing where you'll find all of our social studies classes.
This is our brand new stadium and our new rubberized track. And that concludes our tour.
Hello, Dr. Abraham Johnson. It's so nice to meet you, and it's an honor to formally introduce you to the FTS students. What intrigued you about Terry Sanford?
Hi, Paige. Hi, Hannah. So what intrigued me about Terry Sanford is the history of Terry Sanford, the history of the building, and the strong alumni who have graduated from Terry Sanford, who have come back to serve their community and the schools. The other things that have intrigued me about Terry Sanford are the teachers that we have in the building, the great teachers that we have, the academics, the strong academics, and the athletic programs that we have, and of course the wonderful students that that Terry Sanford has produced throughout the years.
Yes, ma'am. What's one goal that you hope to achieve while at FTS?
The one goal that I have right now at this time is to build the connections, to build the relationships with the students, the families, the community, build relationships and connections with teachers, because I'm coming in at a time when everyone is learning remotely. And so I know and I'm realizing that I have to work that much harder to make sure that students know who I am, families know that I'm here, that I'm here to help, that our staff members know that, again, I am here to assist and support in any type of way. So my main goal is to ensure that I'm building those relationships and the connections with students and finding creative ways to do that.
Where did you go to college and what did you study?
Okay. All right. So for my undergrad, I went to University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee, and I studied elementary education. For my master's degree, I went to Fayetteville State University, and I received a reading education degree from FSU. And then I also obtained my doctoral degree in my master's in school administration from University of North Carolina, Wilmington, which was very recent. So I'm a recent graduate. And technically I have not graduated yet, so I have not had a graduation yet. So I'm hoping in December I'll get to graduate.
Yes. What is one interesting fact about you?
One interesting fact about me is that I am the type of person who I like to face my fears. And so one of the things that I've done is I've jumped out of an airplane with the Golden Knights, a tandem jump, skydiving jump. And I also like to sign up for Spartan races when they open back up.
I know I've always wanted to go skydiving. Do you have any advice for this year's students?
For this year's students, my number one advice is for you to, first things first, take care of yourself. Make sure that you are showing up for class. make sure that you are utilizing your the resources that you have. You've got experts, your teachers, utilize the time that they have available. Every single teacher, every single staff member in this building, they are available to you. You can reach us anytime. So please make sure, if you are having trouble with anything, make sure that you are reaching out to all of us, because we are definitely here for you.
Yes. Well, thank you so much for letting us interview you. It was so nice to meet you.
Thanks for having me. This was so much fun.
First of all, congratulations, Miss Perkins, on the Grange Teacher of the Year Award.
Thank you.
Obviously, it's a big honor, and I'm really glad that you were able to get it. So for my first question, what does this award mean to you as a teacher, obviously specifically an art teacher?
Well, it was pretty amazing to earn the award, because I was nominated by Cape Fear Grange, which is local, and then won the state North Carolina Grange Educator Year of the Year Award. And it's very significant to me. When I first came to Terry Sanford in 2000, I had earned Teacher of the Year at Glendale Acres Elementary, but I had to give it up when I came to Terry Sanford, because if you don't stay at the school that you earned Teacher of the Year, you're not allowed to keep the award. And I also earned the 2016-2017 Teacher of the Year Award for my state art organization. And then last year was one of the top 3 for the Teacher of the Year for Terry Sanford. So winning this award was a little bit more encompassing and wasn't something that I expected. So it's a really big deal for me, and it means a lot to me to have this award presented. It also allows me to go on to the national competition for the Grange Educator of the Award nationally. Sorry, having trouble.
No,
So.
Okay, so what do you think set you apart from the other nominees?
Well, I'm thinking one of the things that set me apart was that I spent somewhere between 120 to 160 hours over the summer.
Wow.
And during the spring.
Oh my God.
Writing PD and presenting PD and taking courses to prepare for remote teaching in the fall. And because of some of my past accolades, like the ones I just mentioned, and just my service, because what I really wanted to do once that COVID started and it changed our whole teaching profession and teaching and learning for students, was I just wanted to help others. I wanted people to be their best teacher, to succeed as a student. And so I'm thinking that the service is probably, and the fact that I wanted to be educated as much as I could be, to be prepared, that's what made the difference.
Clearly, as we can see, you're a very insightful and smart teacher.
Okay.
So what is your favorite part of teaching at Fayetteville Terry Sanford?
Oh, I love teaching art, and I know I'm an art teacher, but I am a techie teacher, and I absolutely adore technology. I love teaching virtually. I know Canvas is difficult, and it's been difficult for a lot of us, and even me as a trainer. There are sometimes things that you just, it takes you a while to figure it out. But I love Canvas. There's so many opportunities that you can do with it and provide for your students. I've been teaching technology, using technology for years with my kids through Google Classroom and other means. I started with Edmodo, and I just love technology. I love teaching the kids at Terry Sanford that that start in art, and getting them to understand that they can be an artist and think like an artist if they will just put the time in and some of the work. And it's great when I see them come from beginning to go to intermediate and then get to proficient and advanced, and then even when I teach AP art and design, like I have several students taking that this year, and it's just a real privilege to be able to teach the students at Terry Sanford.
You're definitely a teacher who cares about their students, and I can see that with your responses. So is there anyone you would specifically like to thank or acknowledge for helping you get to this award?
Well, the person that nominated me was Lisa Packer, and she's an elementary music teacher. And she's also on the Arts Education Leadership and Curriculum team with me for the county. And she just asked me clear out of the blue. I knew nothing about this award. She said, could she nominate me? And I said, well, sure. And I mean, because who's going to turn down a nomination, you know? And so I didn't really know much about the organization or what would happen. And then they notified me, you know, probably a month ago, you know, that I had won. And so it's just a real honor. And the nomination came specifically from that one individual who took charge and decided to do that. So, but you know, the thing is, a teacher is not just a teacher in isolation. You know, I constantly learn, even though I have been a teacher for many, many, many years. And all the administrators, the teachers that I come in contact with, and my students teach me every day. I learn something from them. And the more I ask them, that's another thing I like about virtual teaching. I feel like it gives me more chance to talk and communicate with my students. Mm-hmm. Like I had a kid today that I was able to talk to for like 10 or 15 minutes before most of the kids got into the virtual classroom. And I'm just able to connect more and have those one-on-one conversations with students that don't seem to happen the same way in the face-to-face classroom. So, you know, but all of the experiences I've had over the years that I've taught have made me who I am today. So everybody who's come in contact with me has helped me win this award.
I love that response.
Thank you.
So for our last question, do you have any advice for this year's students?
Well, don't give up. Don't give up. It's hard. It's challenging. It's different, but don't give up, because once you master this, you are going to be so much more prepared after having been taught remotely for the real world and anything that could come up, that it's just going to be enormous learning. So don't give up and put your whole self into it, and then just try to manage and keep yourself afloat and try to learn at least one new thing a day and just keep moving forward. So, because, you know, really in the long run, you got this. You got this. It's hard, it's difficult, and nobody's going to tell you it's not, and it's a challenge, but you've got it and you can do it. So that's my biggest message. You can do it.
I love that. Thank you so much for your responses.
Well, you're welcome. Thank you for asking. I feel like it's a privilege to just be able to share.
Hello, Ms. Peterson Hart. It's nice to see you. How's your summer been?
Wonderful. How are you?
I'm doing good. How does it feel to be back in the building a little bit?
Love it. It's quiet. Got lots of paperwork to do, lots of phone calls, and lots of emails.
What area of the alphabet do you assist?
I'm going to go ahead and give you all the counselors' alphabet. So Mr. Biddle is A through D, if your last name is A through D. I am E through K. No, I'm E through J. Ms. Ozinski is L through R. And Dr. Rowland, our new counselor this year, is S through Z.
All right. How long have you been a counselor?
Do I have to say that? Many, many, many years. Many years. Almost ready to retire.
Almost. What do you love about it?
Obviously, the best thing are the students. It is very exciting to work with students who are excited about high school. It's their last required school environment, and to help them plan and get all of their things ready for graduation and to achieve their goals after high school.
Where did you go to college?
I went to East Carolina for undergrad, and then I went to Campbell University for my master's degree.
What are some important reminders for seniors applying to college this year?
So right now, it doesn't matter that we are all virtual learning. All seniors should make contact with their counselors.
Do you have any advice for any other students this year?
Every student this year should be logging onto their classes, making contact with their teachers, email teachers if you are having trouble with anything in the classroom. This year, tutoring is every day, 2:30 to 3:30. Please take advantage of that. Again, please get in touch with your counselor. Many students are applying to college, but many are going into the military or straight to work. So we have all that information as well. We'll help you develop your resume. We can help you with some interview skills. So every student, please get in touch with your counselor now. Let them know what your plans are after high school so we can help you prepare for that.